Hello Trio, it's me, your director, Manuel Salazar. I am here today to celebrate with you the Trio Mission College graduating class of 2021. Let's go.
Hello Trio family. In a time of connectivity issues, virtual class meetings, and unmuting yourself when you're talking, we would like to congratulate you on completing 1 full year of remote learning here at Mission College.
We'd also like to congratulate the class of 2021, whether you're earning a certificate, a degree, or transferring. Congratulations.
Your resiliency shines brightly, and your motivation to continue is recognized.
These have been very difficult and challenging times for all of us. But you turned this into a period of change and growth. You saw opportunity in challenges, and you found hope in times of uncertainty. Thank you, Team Trio. And from the bottom of my heart, I could not be more proud to be among you. Coming up next, we've got Dr. Omar Murillo, Vice President of Student Services, and a quick visit from a very recent alum. But first, none other than our Mission College President, Daniel Peck.
Greetings, Trio graduates. I'm Daniel Peck, President of Mission College. It is my distinct honor to share a few words with you as we recognize your outstanding achievements in the most difficult and unique of years. First, I want to recognize and thank your entire Trio team. I am privileged to work with such a dedicated and passionate group of individuals. Each and every one of them loves what they do because they believe in two things. They believe that Trio works, and they believe in you. Thank you, Manuel. Thank you, VNA. Thank you, Julia and Miguel. And thanks to everyone who supports this important program. Second, I want you to know how much we all believe in you. Perhaps from time to time, you may have run into barriers or wrestled with doubts, but we've known you would be here today. Trio students succeed. They work hard. They even struggle, but they achieve. They have before and they will again. You are a part of this proud tradition. Thank you for living Trio. Thank you for living Mission. We are grateful to you for sharing a part of your lives with us, and we look forward to hearing about your future successes. Congratulations. Here's to the class of 2021. Thank you.
Hope everyone's doing well. Congratulations. Happy to share a few words with you all. My name is Omar Murillo, Vice President of Student Services. I really just want to congratulate you all for your accomplishments. I think it's really important, right, to feel whatever it is you're feeling, first of all, but also be able to feel that sense of accomplishment, right? And at times it can be difficult with everything happening around the world in our local community, within your respective spaces, within your family. But taking that time to really acknowledge yourself for what you have been able to accomplish is super important. Super important for these huge milestones, but important for the daily wins, right? That in many cases we may not celebrate. We get so focused on maybe the daily losses, right? What we didn't do, and that that mindset, being able to flip that and say, you know what, I accomplished this today. And obviously a significant accomplishment here with your graduation. So definitely take some time to reflect on that. What does that mean for you? Reflect on the past year, the challenging situations that all of us faced, right? That I know you all faced and overcame, right? The development of a different level of resiliency, that is to be accomplished as well, because that's going to help you. That's something you can tap into as you move into the next phase of your life. So really just wanted to emphasize that piece. I did want to give a shout out to everyone involved in getting you through the Trio community as a whole. Within Mission College, I would say you all have a strong peer support system. Shout out to the tutors, the peer mentors that in many cases are homegrown, right? And that's a powerful model to see at the college, right? That students coming through the pipeline, then taking on leadership roles, and being able to support other students. So if any of you peer support folks are graduating, shout out to you. Thank you very much, and congratulations. Special shout out to your counselor, Miguel Zaragoza, and I know also Julia has been helping with the counseling. Really appreciate everything that you all do to support our students. I know they're great people, great resources. Vianney, who just is amazing, right? And I'm sure you all would agree. Shout out to Vianney for everything she does for TRIO, but also for the full campus community as a whole, involved in so many efforts. And Manuel for his leadership, always going above and beyond as well, and just being someone that I think exemplifies that sense of belonging, right, that we want to see at the leadership level. Finally, I'll end with just a plug here, but something I think that is super important, right, for you to recognize yourself as a TRIO alumni, right? You are TRIO, right? We're 5 million strong across the country of TRIO graduates from all the different programs that come from low income, first generation, student with disability, a number of different backgrounds, right? And having that network is something that you need to recognize, right? That it's there, that it is important for you to represent that, that kind of that title, right? As a TRIO alumni, there's benefits to that, and there's also benefits in the sense of the future generations that will benefit from programs like this one that receive federal funding, right? And we're able to receive federal funding and continue to advocate because of your successes. So keep that in mind. Congratulations again, graduates. Come visit us anytime. We look forward to seeing you on our beautiful campus now that we have the plaza open, and take good care of yourselves. All right? Peace.
What's up, Trio Familia and Mission College Saints? I just wanted to stop by here to say congratulations to the class of 2021. You did it. And I know that this past year has been filled with many obstacles and challenges along the way, and it's important that we celebrate today to recognize your efforts. Now, I know that this isn't the typical graduation ceremony that we were expecting, but nevertheless, it doesn't change the fact that you met the challenge and rose to it. On behalf of our former TRIO alumni, I just want to say that we are so proud of you. I want to congratulate you and want you to enjoy this day. If there's anything that I've learned from this past year, is that nothing is impossible as long as you put your mind to it and continue to live life with your heart on your sleeve. Congratulations and enjoy your day.
This past week, on May 28th, 2021, Mission College held its first ever drive-through graduation ceremony. We were able to catch up with some of the graduates there. Let's check it out.
Oh, Trio. Trio has been everything to me in terms of academics, graduation, scholarships, and yeah, pretty much ever since my first year and my freshman year, they helped me so much, and especially this year with the loss of my two grandfathers due to COVID, and yeah, just with the counselors helped me in those times. It's really hard, and I'm just in debt and gratitude, like with them, and yeah, I just really appreciate what they have done for me and making my dreams come true. I want to say thank you to you, Emmanuel, Miguel, Vianney, Julia, especially everybody at Trio who has been really like helping me throughout this, basically my life's journey. Without you guys, I don't know where I'd be, and I know that my family, friends, everybody are proud, especially my two grandfathers who have passed away, and I know they're looking down upon me, and I just wish that, yeah, they'd be here and then they'd be proud and smiling.
Trio has meant a lot. I mean, I came in really clueless in freshman year, and now I'm graduating, and so Trio really helped a lot, and it worked for me. So I'm valedictorian, and I also got accepted for I received scholarships through Mission, and yeah. Don't be afraid to ask for help. People are here to help you, and Trio was there, and so yeah, I found people and they helped me. Thank you. I'm really grateful. Yeah, that's it.
Well, when I first stepped foot into this, I just wanted to get my prerequisites out of the way to try to get into something, to try to accomplish something. Didn't know where I was going, didn't know who to turn to, didn't know what I was doing. I was completely clueless. It was during my reading 54 with Miss Sullivan, where actually Manuel came in and gave his presentation about Trio. Definitely caught my attention, definitely thought this is the reason why I'm here today in this class listening to Manuel speak. And after that class, it was a night class, the following day I went into the Trio office, which I was completely lost still, didn't know what direction I was going into. I got greeted by Vianney, who always smiling. You will like hardly ever see her with the grin. I don't think I've ever seen her like not smile. And walked in, and she gave me the application to fill out. I filled it out, and then all of a sudden I'm a part of Trio. Didn't even know what to expect yet. You know, I listened to the presentation, took it all in, but the experience is different than when somebody talks about it, right? Shortly after, I met Miguel, who didn't know that I was gonna have this amazing student counselor relationship where somebody I can turn to and, you know, for any type of guidance and advice, which was great. And not only the guidance and advice, like he was really willing to like step in and get his hands dirty in a sense where he saw me struggling for one of my classes. And I'm trying to study for an exam, and I'm trying to put together a presentation that for the same class I had that same day. And Miguel came out of his office and said, "How can I help?" And so he got in and started helping me without hesitation, without saying, well, I got other things to do. He saw how stressed I was and decided to jump in and help, which looking back now, it's like, you don't get that anywhere else. You don't get anywhere else where somebody actually really cares and wants to see you succeed. There were trying times, many times where I was crying, many times where I didn't know where to go, what to do, and I thought it was all over because I had to drop a class and W's on your transcript seemed bad, but their trio was to help me out and see things through and let me know that things aren't over yet, that things are just getting started. And, you know, here we are today. It wasn't until I met Trio that actually made a huge difference in where I was going. It wasn't until Trio came into my life that actually gave me guidance. It actually gave me like that hope that yes, it doesn't matter being an older adult coming back to college, you know, and having a full-time job and having 4 children, I still made it through. You know, and I don't know what I would tell myself before because I didn't know Trio existed. If I would have known Trio existed back then, maybe things would have been different. But the journey that led me to Trio and Trio led me to this day today, it's just been an experience that I will never forget, ever.
In a sense, don't push yourself too hard to be a perfectionist, and do some self-care because you deserve it. You don't realize the potential you have unless you actually put yourself forward and touch the water and see what is out there to bring to you. I know sometimes change is uncomfortable, you might not like it, but change might be good, and you never know what kind of relationships are out there. And also be an advocate for yourself, know what you want, and don't be afraid to ask for anyone for help, because that's the biggest strength that you can get, is be an advocate for yourself and rely on yourself, because you have control over your future. No one else does. Trio has meant to me as family and my community, because without Trio I wouldn't have been able to accomplish the stuff I've been able to do here, and I wouldn't be emotionally or mentally stable as much as I've been. And it has provided me a lot more relationships, networks, and connections I never imagined Trio would. I just saw it as an opportunity to get to have that community feel, and I took it. Trio works. Give it a chance, and if you see it as an opportunity to take it. Don't be afraid to do it. And Trio is family.
Hi everyone, my name is Sandra Quintero. I am a Mission College graduate 2020-2021. I want to share with you that the Trio program has been with me every step of the way, every obstacle in this journey, and they are like family to me. Had it not been for Trio, I think I would have given up many times from my academic journey. Thanks to them, I am here today, and I just want to say that I love Trio, and I hope that they can help you on your path as well. Thank you. If I could give myself advice 3 years ago, I would tell myself, it's okay, Sandra, you got this. Academic stress and anxiety is a real thing, and just learn how to manage it so that you're not always killing your immune system with all that cortisol running through your blood. But definitely, I would have told myself that and just take it, a step at a time, which I did. But I think that would have been the main advice, to just, relax. Higher education is for everyone. You just have to want it, and you just have to reach it. I am a low-income, first generation college student with 3 children. I am a single mom. I mean, statistically, I'm not supposed to be graduating, but here I am. I graduated with mostly A's with a 3.7 GPA, about to transfer to a university and hopefully get into a nursing program locally, which is very, very tough. So I want to say that if you are living on my shoes, or in my similar shoes, where you don't have money for the rent, you don't have money for the basic necessities, you have children, and you feel like the world is against you, well, let me tell you something, maybe it is, but if you work really, really hard and you set your mind to the goal to graduate and get higher education, which will help you overall, it will boost your self-esteem, it'll boost your knowledge, and it'll boost your confidence, in a social setting. I really do think that anyone can obtain this higher education, and then I hope that everyone that wants this works hard and fights for this opportunity. I love Trio. I love Trio.
Don't be so hard on yourself. Trust in the process. Honestly, anyone can do it, especially when you're with the Trio fam. They give you so many resources. Use all of them as much as you can. Use it because it really does help. But honestly, you gotta believe in you first, but everyone can do it. This Trio meant to me. Trio has meant a lot to me. I honestly could not be here without Trio. I probably could, but I wouldn't have been. The journey would have been so much more difficult and so different. I'm so glad to have Trio to be in my life and have been a part of such an amazing group of people. Couldn't ask for a better experience.
I say to try to always have the support of everybody here. Mostly I recommend getting connected with Trio. They are always going to be there when you need them. There's counselors, there's tutoring, there's a lot of computers where you can use. I think I am here because I didn't know where to go at first. I didn't know who was going to be there for me. Since I came to Trio, I give myself an advice if I came. Always be in contact with your counselors. Always be in contact with who are going to be there to support you. I think what I didn't do 3 years ago is to follow up with every single one of them. But I do give the motivation to everybody who is out there to always be connected with everybody in Trio. Everything's possible. I think doesn't matter where you come from, doesn't matter if you're first generation, doesn't matter if you're Latino, doesn't matter if you're like not well income. I think there's always gonna be someone there to follow you. There's scholarships. I know that thanks to Trio, I did get to win a lot of scholarships. There is a lot of advising. So no, don't ever give up just because you think that you're not well in income or just because you think that you're not smart enough. There's always support there for you. Trio rocks.
How about Trio works?
Trio rocks, works, and it's actually very motivating, and this is why I'm here. Thank you.
I am a third-year sophomore graduate now. Mission course, Trio, studying business and communications.
And where are you headed?
I am transferring to Santa Clara University, studying communication and business. If I could give myself advice, myself on my first day 3 years ago, to believe in myself, to continuously seek resources, and make sure that I'm always checking in so someone keeps me accountable, which I feel like I did those things, but if I had that advice in the beginning, maybe I would have stuck to it a little bit more and I would have believed in myself more, because I feel like I didn't really know what I could do until today. If I was speaking to a student that wasn't really believing in themselves and pursuing their higher education journey, I would just tell them that you have to bet on yourself. At the end of the day, it's the ones like us that are minorities, that are the last ones to be chosen, that are the first ones to rise, because we are always the first ones that are willing to work and willing to work hard unapologetically. You can do it. Trio works. Believe in yourself. Well, first and foremost, tudo é vontade de Deus. Deus é fiel. God is faithful. Without Him, nothing's possible. So first and foremost, I'm thankful to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Aside from that, I am thankful to the student support programs on campus that have helped me throughout my journey. Thankful to all of the different departments that have come together and worked with me to support my academic success. And just do it. All you can do is do it. In the moments that you think that you can't, just try. The moments that you think that you don't want to, it'll be worth it later on. And it's already worth it, you know, but you have to want it. You have to envision where you're gonna be at the end. And even when you don't see yourself, or even when you don't see that light at the end of the tunnel, you have to surround yourself with people that do, so they can remind you where you're headed. Well, Trio works. Trio has meant the world to me and more. Without Trio, I wouldn't have succeeded as well as I have. I wouldn't have performed to the degree that I have. I wouldn't have had the family and the support system around me that Trio has provided. You know, we call ourselves a family because we really are that. You know, my brothers and sisters and my uncles and aunties, thank you. You know, you guys are really the reason why I was able to stick through it, through COVID, through everything else, through support from each other, from faculty members, and just the belief that I can do it, and just knowing that I'm worth it and I have value and something to add and to give to the world. So thank you.
If you couldn't already tell, that was a lot of fun. So thank you to everybody that showed up. Thank you to all the friends and family that supported our graduates. And thank you to the Mission College faculty, staff, administration, everybody that was there, standing in the sun, cheering on our students, their success, their family's success. Wow, that was amazing. It is time. The music has started. I am proud to bring to you the Mission College Trio, graduating class of 2021.
Hey everyone, my name is Vivian Lee, and I'm graduating with an AA in psychology. After graduation, I will be attending San Jose State University, where I'll be working on my bachelor's degree. I wanted to personally say thank you to all the lovely people at TRIO for helping me with my educational journey here at Mission College. Not only did they help make the transition from high school to college less daunting, but I was also able to meet some amazing people along the way. It really has been such an honor to be a part of an incredible program and cannot have asked to be surrounded by a better group of people. Congrats to my fellow graduates of 2021, and remember, TRIO works.
There is one component to this bizarre year that I cannot leave out. I'm not even sure where in this video to put this. So I'm putting it here. This was the first time ever that TRIO hired student staff to work completely virtually. We hired them virtually, and their workspace was in a virtual space. But yet, Alina, our social media consultant, Stephanie, our English tutor, An, our math tutor, the three of them performed absolutely admirably and supported our TRIO students where they needed to be supported. I cannot express how significant and integral they were to the success of our operations in our office. Fortunately, Stephanie's still going to be on campus for a little while, so I'm looking forward to the day that our TRIO students are able to finally meet her face to face. Although Alina and An are graduating and moving on, thank you. Congratulations to the two of you. And I hope you do get a chance to come back and see the students that you affected so greatly. Congratulations. And just like that, the 2020-2021 academic year is a wrap. Congratulations again to our students, to their families, to their loved ones, and all their supporters. Students, we cannot wait to invite you back to speak as an alum of Mission College and of TRIO to the next round of people who are in your footsteps. We're looking forward to that day. And before I let you go, if you haven't figured it out yet, there's one thing we have to leave you with. What was that again?
TRIO works!
Okay. There we go.